today I'm switching gears a little bit. We're going to talk about video. Video. More specifically, what type of video should you be putting together? How should you be creating these videos? Like, how do they look like? What's the format we should follow to get the best success from it? And, we're also going to talk about like video content to kind of gain organic leads. And then we're going to talk about, hey, how does a commercial look like? Like if we were to create a commercial and use a video as a commercial and use that for, let's say, a Google or Facebook video, and it's a commercial view, like what would the perfect commercial look like for a realtor? So we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to give you some hacks, some tips, and some software companies that you can look into. So first things first, video. Why do we need video? Why are we creating video content? And the answer to that really is it's to help you obviously brand yourself. And we're using all the different social media platforms that are out there. And everyone's going video. Let's be honest, like everything is going video, right? The number one search engine in the world is Google. The number two search engine in the world is YouTube. Now, Google owns YouTube, and every video that you put into YouTube is then transcribed so that Google knows what it is you're talking about in your video. So if William puts a video out about the 5 best places to go eat in his marketplace, like these are the 5 best burger joints in my marketplace, and I go into Google, hey, what are the 5 best burger joints in my marketplace, right? William's video will pop up as a search, right? That is important to know because Google has transcribed this video and knows exactly what he's talking about. So real important to understand that the reason we do videos is to help brand yourself and put yourself out there as the market expert, right? There was a survey done that the largest demographic right now are millennials. They have surpassed, as of 2019, baby boomers. And what we know is that 76% of all millennials are looking to buy real estate in the next 3 years. So they're going to be the biggest push that we have when it comes to buying and selling real estate in the next at least 3 to 5 years, I would say. That being said, what are the things that they look for in an agent? And there are 2 main things that they look for. Number one is they're looking for a hyper local agent. They're not going to work with their dad's best friend that lives across town. They're going to work with someone who knows the neighborhood, who knows the community, who knows the area that they're thinking of moving into. That's real important. So you want to put up content out there, making you be that agent. Hey, I'm over here in King City. I work King City. King City is my neighborhood. This is the area that you want to work. You want to be that agent putting out content that you are the agent in the area. The second thing that millennials look for are reviews. They're always going to ask, hey, Carmen, how was that agent that you worked with? Right? Was he a good person? Like, how was your experience with them? They're always looking to understand what others people's experience has been with that particular person, right? You see it when you go and buy anything online where you have all the different reviews on a product. We're always looking for the best reviews, right? We're always looking for what's that experience that other people had with this person, right? So reviews and being the hyper local agent. So how are you with your, I want to say reviews and putting out content about the area that you work in? We talk a lot about lifestyles. So let's jump into it. Okay. So what are the videos that you should be producing? So I'm going to share my screen here. And there was an article done up, Realtors Guides to Video Marketing, right? And the first video that we should be looking into is simply called an introduction video. And here's an example of an introduction video. And all of us should have some sort of introduction video that you can use on your website, on your YouTube channel, on, let's say if I'm going to go on a listing presentation, I could fire this off to the client so they get better. I guess I'm controlling the narrative of who I am. So I'm just going to play this for a few seconds. This is an example of a video.
The thing that I enjoy most about real estate is working with people and showing them houses and watching it become a home for them.
As you can see, very professional, music in the background, voiceover. It's showing, capturing footage of the client himself, the agent himself with some clients. This is a great intro video that you may want to look into. I'm going to put this link in the chat so that you can get this link and see all the different videos. But this is one example. One video we're looking at is intro video, right? The second video you should be creating is, again, community videos. Now, this is less polished. You know, it's pretty much an iPhone talking about your marketplace, right? These are great. People get to see your character, not as polished as the first one, and still vitally important, making you the knowledge broker for the area. This would be another example, and write that down, is community and neighborhood videos. The third video is your common listing video. We all do this. For many of you, your photographer probably puts it together for you. So creating a listing video is another video that you would need to create. The fourth one is an informational video. I'm going to come back to this one and give you some more examples, because this is where you are going to spend most of your time in, will be your informational videos. That's going to be where you spend the most time. But the last one I really want to show you is a testimonial video. If you haven't done this already, really think about getting these testimonial videos done. Here's an example of a testimonial video.
As first-time homebuyers, we were naive enough to think that we could, go out to open houses on our own, and it was so scary and overwhelming. We really felt like it might not ever work out. And so then that night, we went and saw Greg. And
okay, so testimonial videos, voice overlay, music in the background. These the agent himself went to the client's house and just interviewed them. Hey, tell me about your experience with working with me, right? Testimonial videos, really powerful to put a testimonial video on your website, but more importantly, put it in your pre-listing package when you go over and send over, hey, some information about yourself before you go on that listing appointment, right? So having these videos are key. Now I'm going to just quickly throw in the chat, the link, so that all of you can just click on it and save it on your computer. And then that way you have these 5 videos, some examples of them. Take a look at that. So they're in the chat right now. You can simply click on it, save it on your computer, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about here. So those are the 5 more or less videos that you should be creating. But I want to really do a deep dive in the information video. Okay, the information video, again, we want you to be the knowledge broker for the marketplace, right? Information videos have a very specific setup, right? So an information video would be something like the Tom Ferry show, as an example, or a vlog that you may be doing on a regular basis, right? So, or just, you talking about your marketplace, right? It's just you coming on talking about the marketplace. See this would be considered an informational video, right? So I want to share with you how to structure your videos. So write down on the top of your page how to structure the videos. And there are 4 parts that you really need to look at when creating a video. Now, I know for many of you, like, hey, Danny, I'm not good with editing. That's cool. I'm going to get into that in a second, right? You probably don't want to be doing the editing, that's for sure, right? But I still want you to make sure that you know what the 4 parts are. So what are the 4 parts? Number 1 is you need what's called a hook. It's called a hook. And this is just like a big, hey, today we're talking about, boom, this. So it's a simple hook, okay? Number 2, you need an intro. This is part of your branding. Every video should have the same sort of intro, right? The third part to the video is what we call the body. And this is whatever message is being broadcast or put together. And then at the very end, number 4, we call them the outro, also known as a CTA, a call to action. So the video has the hook. Let me hook them in. Here's my little intro. I am this. And then boom, here's our information. And then you end off with a call to action. See, that would be the perfect setup for a video that you can use, obviously on YouTube, but this is the type of more professional content that we're looking for. So let me give you an example of what it looks like. So if you go to the Tom Ferry Show, I just picked one of his shows, a random show, and you're going to see that the first 5 seconds is his hook, followed by 15 more seconds of his intro. And then, so it's 20 seconds in total. He then goes into the body. So here's how it sounds like.
Today, we're talking about using video testimonials to light up your marketing plan.
That's the hook.
For over 20 years, I've dedicated my life to bringing you the very best selling, marketing, and business building strategies to keep your business thriving. Get ready to experience the success you've been searching for. Welcome to the Tom Ferry Show.
There you go, 20 seconds,
everybody, welcome to the
boom. Now he's into whatever the topic may be. Now I'm going to fast forward right down to his call to action. So his outro, also known as the outro.
Video and put it into your marketing. That's what rules.
Here you go.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you want more of this, make sure you subscribe to our channel.
So in his call to action, what's he looking for? For you to subscribe to the channel. Right now, as realtors, what are some call to actions that we could use in our videos? And it may be, hey, listen, if you'd like to get a free guide on, what's required in selling your home in today's market, right? Just click on the link below in the description. That'll be an example of one, right? If you're working with buyers and you just did a video that's relatable to buyers and you're like, hey, this is information for buyers. Hey, I have here a free buyer's guide for you. Just click in the link in the description. See, that's how you use a video on YouTube to start getting people to come to your website, to start going to these landing pages where you're offering them up some stuff, right? That's real key. So hook, intro, body, and then followed by your outro or CTA. That would be the natural progression of a great video. Now you're asking me, hey, Danny, but I don't have the time to do this stuff. Where do I get this done? Great question. So let me share you a couple of sites that you can go to. The first one we all know about is called Fiverr.com. That's Fiverr, 5 with 2 R's at the end.com. This is where you could hire some freelance workers that can do this for you. They can create an intro for you. They can create several different outros for you. And then they can also edit the content that you have. If not Fiverr, a second company you may want to consider is Upwork.com. Same idea, right? You're looking for talent, right? And putting out there what it is that you're looking for, right? Real specific. Now, if you are the type of hands-on realtor that you personally want to do it, nothing wrong with that, except it takes so much time. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's a waste of time. But we do have Yefe, who I coach in St. Catharines. He does his own product and he has his own video edited by himself. He edits this. I'm not going to recommend it for all of you, but if this is the route you want to go, one of the key things you want to do, and I'm going to play this video here as I'm talking, is you need to have stock video to throw into your videos, just to jazz it up like the way he does, right? So when you watch his videos, he throws in some really good kind of secondary, we call it stock videos or stock imagery that's going into the video, right? This just steps up the video is what it does, the way he, now, am I a fan of this, doing it myself? I don't know how to do this, so I'm going to hire someone else to do it. But if you want to do it, here are some sites you may want to consider. One, storyblocks.com, where you can get some imagery, some audio, and some videos, right? So is stockblocks.com. The other one I really like is artgrid.io. They have full-blown videos that you can embed within your video, which is pretty neat. Specifically, if you're interested in doing commercials. If you want to do a video commercial, you can use part of this. Now, here's the thing, folks. It's up to you whether you want to do it or have someone else do it, right? If you are interested in commercials, here's what I recommend when it comes to commercials. There's actually a formula that every marketing company follows. So write this down. Here is the formula that you should look at when it comes to creating a infomercial or commercial for yourself. Number one is express a problem. Express a problem. Number two, in the commercial, really exaggerate what that problem really is. The third step is then come up with a solution. And then the fourth step is the call to action. So if you want to make these videos be more of a commercial for yourself, say something like this. Hey, is it you use something like, I'm going to just pop maybe an example like, hey, are you interested in purchasing a home, but not sure if you should buy first or sell first because you're not sure what's going on in the market, right? Because it could be really problematic, right? If you buy first and your home hasn't sold, what happens then? See, that's the problem. Exaggerate the problem, right? The solution is here at the Macedo team, we guarantee the sale of your home, blah, 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 blah. As an example, you give a solution. And if you'd like to get more information, click on the link below and get a free guide on how we can do it for you. Call to action. So you see, folks, find out a problem that your clients are having right now. And what's that solution that you have for them? And then have them give a link where they can get more information. That is an example of using the techniques that marketers use right now for commercials. Now, last thing I'm going to share with you is this awesome website that actually create the commercials for you at a very reasonable price. It's called promo.com. I'm not sure if you use this. They actually have real estate templates where you can use in your marketing. For example, I'm going to just put this one out here. See how this one looks like. So this one here is how you know it's time to sell your home. So promo.com has commercials that you can now use in your marketing, in your videos, right? So, and they have tons of product already set up for you. So if this is something you want to do, and like, hey, Danny, I don't know how to create content. Where am I going? Boom. Here's a very reasonable price website that you can get that type of content. All right. Anyone have any questions regarding video content? No, I hear crickets. Nice. All right. Then if that's the case, then please unmute yourself. If that's the case, please unmute yourselves. All right. A real important question. What day is today?
Money making day.
Money making
I
day.
got no love out of that one. What was that? Oh, it's Wednesday, baby. All right. Let's do it again. What day is today?
Money making day, baby.
That's right. It's a money making day. So what do you need to do in your business today that will help you move the needle? You guys are awesome. We'll talk all tomorrow. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Danny.